When I lift my tailbone off the ground, I tend to lift from a hinge, right? If I try to round myself, it's pretty flat getting to one spot. So I want to try to break that up. I can do two things. I can use my hands in that spot, or I can use my trusty rolled up washcloth. I'm going to take that and put it somewhere on my back, perpendicular to my spine, that is above or below, depending on your perspective, where my movement usually comes from. My movement usually comes from right about the TL junction, so I'm going into the lumbar. I'm going to try to break that up. Now this one's kind of hard to see, right? What I'm trying to do is lift myself off of the ground without losing that spot. I'd like to do it more actively than this kind of rolling that I'm doing here, though. Although this could be kind of a baby step on your journey here. What I want to do, I'm going to start just pressing down firmly into that spot and giving me a good 20 seconds or so to build that up. I'm going to keep my feet close to me, right? You maybe can't bring your heel that close, but you can work on that regressive hamstring stuff another time. But I'm going to keep my feet fairly close so that I can use them for support. This isn't just an ab exercise. This is trying to focus on finding stuff that you're not used to using. So I'm pushing down, I'm applying a lot of pressure into that washcloth, and now I'm going to try to tilt my pelvis off the ground without losing any of the pressure in that spot. So I'm lifting, 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 pulling myself off the ground, which is not going to be a lot. This is not terribly visible, but trust me, I am working very hard. And it's this little game. You go a little bit more push, a little bit more pull, a little bit more push, a little more pull, trying not to lose that tension. I'm trying to reach towards the sky, lifting the spine off the ground without losing that spot. And then lowering yourself down slowly and increasing again. Adjust this a little bit. So again, from here, pushing down into that spot, peeling yourself off without losing the pressure. Keep pressure down, keep trying to lift, especially with the butt being larger than the low back. You can't see this as much, but I am lifting up and trying my damnedest not to lose any pressure in that spot. And then lowering back down. If you have a high arch, you might need something a little larger too. Adjust as needed. If you need a bigger towel, if you need to wrap the towel around a marker or something, you could just use a marker, but if it's a little hard on your spine, I like this as an option. Moving it accordingly, trying a new spot, trying to lift off from everything until that spot now, so I still feel my spine driving down, and then bringing back, pushing, pulling. Give yourself a good 20-30 seconds of trying to lift and not lose any of the pressure, and then relaxing for a couple of breaths and going back and forth between those things. Start to break your spine, get better awareness in different parts of your back, and you're going to have less back pain. If anything causes pain at any time, stop. Find a professional. Don't just learn this shit off YouTube. Okay? So really, you need to be assessed as a professional and take this stuff seriously, but consistent work over time outside of ranges that cause pain are going to get you results. Thanks for watching.